Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming at you with an emergency video because looks like they here. Everybody's saying that aliens are here before GTA 6, Venom is here before GTA 6, and yeah, we got an update to the story and we're hearing that the government finally got the whiff off it. You don't have to like the video, you don't have to subscribe. Let's jump into it and let's talk. Roll it. So Kin
has posted
Panama.
A short, chilling update that has sent his followers into a state of alarm. He stated that they are forcing him to say that everything is false, and followed it with a video explanation, saying that people he will not name have contacted him, warned him to stop his uploads, and pressured him to publicly recant his claims about the meteorite and the black organism emerging from it. Kin said he felt threatened, and that he'd been ordered to cease all updates immediately. For many viewers, that was the clearest possible sign that the discovery had touched nerves far beyond the online community.
Yeah.
The reaction has been swift and intense. Thousands of people have shared Kin's post, reposted screenshots, and expressed dread that a cover-up is underway. On comment threads and in livestream chats, viewers trade theories about who might be behind the pressure: government bodies, private interests, or shadowy intermediaries. If
you're new to it, basically this is a short version of it. So context, apparently the guy in Panama was recording it and he saw like a meteor fall, right? Meteor fell apparently in his backyard, and the guy actually went ahead, he captured it. It was a rock, turned out to be a rock, right? But it wasn't a rock, it started growing and some black thing out of it coming out. It started coming out and it started growing, and now it's at a point where it's this big. He put it inside like this locker room and all that, and it's kind of like breathing, okay? And then he said that he gave it to some scientists to test it out, and now he's claiming that the government is all over him. And apparently what we're gathering is that it's not an AI video, it's not CGI, although can be, but very unlikely. But it's also very hard to believe it. That's the story, right? But now, yeah, we have an update, so get ready, you're gonna get some.
That speculation says as much about public distrust of institutions as it does about the strangeness of the object itself. The central fact that animated people most powerfully was not only that Kin claimed to have found something extraordinary, but that now he says he is being compelled to deny it. Followers are not merely skeptical commentators, many are genuinely worried for his safety.
It was that small, and now it's apparently that big.
Messages of concern flood his accounts.
This big.
People pledge to monitor his channel, to alert one another if uploads stop, to record timestamps and screenshots so that the record remains, even if his feed goes dark.
Man.
Some commentators have already organized informal watch groups, promising to keep tabs on Kin's location details and to contact journalists if he disappears. The anxiety is genuine. In the world of viral discoveries, people remember cases where whistleblowers were silenced or footage vanished after outsiders intervened.
Yeah, no, that's
Kin's statement that he is being told to say everything is false feeds directly into those memories. There is another layer to the response: credibility.
Yeah, so it was this small. It wasn't like this, right? Originally, it was just a stone, a potato-looking shape, and then this thing started coming out of it, and apparently that's the thing that everybody's saying. It's the Venom. The Venom is here before GTA 6, right? And honestly, like, it's very hard to believe it, but I would say if it's a fake, if it's a hoax, it's a very well hoax, right? Because you got to agree, he started putting out videos mostly every day, and yeah, now we're at a point where the subject is going viral, because every day it was growing. Okay, he was uploading new videos, and the shape was different, and it's not just a still black goo thing. It is moving. It seems like it's alive, as though it is alive. And at times he also touches with his hand, and yeah, everybody was like, okay bro, why are you touching it? Come on, right? Absolutely, you should not be touching it.
Versus coercion. For days, Kin's videos had been compelling because they were raw, immediate, and repeatable. Viewers could pause, zoom, and debate the footage. Now, his claim that pressure is being applied has paradoxically made people take him more seriously.
He touching it, yeah.
If a discovery is true and powerful, the argument goes, it would be the kind of thing someone with authority might want to suppress. To many of his fans, this explains the sudden intensity of outreach to Kin. Secrecy doesn't disprove the find, it appears to validate it. At the same time, the situation raises questions. If someone truly is being threatened, the proper response is to involve impartial safety channels and to seek legal protection. Kin says he is frightened, but determined to keep a public trace of the phenomenon. His followers, for now, function as a decentralized safety net. They archive his clips, share his updates broadly, and call for transparency from local officials.
No, absolutely, right? And that's the thing. A lot of people were like, okay, if it's true, why is the government not on it? The military would show up. The government would show up. Absolutely, right? These are genuine questions, and that's one of the questions that I was having in the original upload or in the last video, which was about this. And on top, we also had the UFO videos and all that. Now I am making a dedicated video on it, but we covered it just as like a smaller topic. And that was the question people were asking, I was asking, and if what is being said right now is true, damn! You know, there is no way to prove it. It's apparently his words that he's saying that, okay, no, they're looking to silence me. He could be saying it for the sake of it, to make his story look more believable, or maybe it is true. And if it's true, damn indeed, bro. Like, then, yeah, I guess then it would be, if the government gets involved, then I guess we know it's real, right? They wouldn't be getting involved otherwise, but...
Expectation is simple and fierce. If the thing exists, it should not disappear into vaults and classified reports without scrutiny. In the coming days, the story will hinge on two outcomes. If Kin continues posting and nothing untoward happens to him or to the object, the community will view the pressure as intimidation that failed. If his posts abruptly stop and access to the meteorite changes hands, the suspicion of a cover-up will harden into a widely held conviction. Either way, Kin's brief message, "They are forcing me to say that everything is false," has already altered the story's trajectory.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always is like that, right? Whenever, let's just say, any whistleblower comes out and gives his story, some will believe it, some will not. And then if they add, hey, the government trying to silence me, then all of a sudden, everybody want to believe it. Oh shit, he right. Oh my god, the government's on it. Oh my god, it's real. Right? Then it gets to that level. But as you just saw the clip, he was cutting like tiny pieces from it, and he's putting in like different jars, different bottles to send for, that's the narrative, right? Like he's sending to different, I believe, scientific labs for testing. And I'm wondering if those small pieces that he's cutting are those also growing by the looks of it, but there's no way to confirm. But wait for it, let's get down to it real quick. Though I gotta shout out the homie Cody and Buffet and Albert for the 10. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel the way you do with the super thanks and all that. Some of you also just became members. Eric, Michael, Brian, thank you all for becoming brand new members on the channel. Helps out the channel tremendously and keeps the show going. Thank you all for that. Let's get back to the content here. Boo-boo, roll it.
Began as a local discovery, has become an international test of transparency, trust, and the public's appetite to hold on to unexplained phenomena in the face of pressure to forget. For those unaware, his story began simply enough. While out in the field, he came across an unusual metallic stone that appeared to have fallen from the sky. At first, Kin treated it like any extraordinary find, a possible meteorite, and his early videos captured nothing more than genuine excitement at holding something rare. That excitement quickly turned to unease.
Yeah, okay, even the smaller pieces moving. Holy shit, that's crazy.
Within a few days of having the stone, Kin noticed a strange black substance emerging from tiny fissures in the material.
Okay.
Initially, the streak...
Yeah, you loco for that, bro. You loco. Hey, papi, don't touch it, papi.
...were small and glossy against the rock's surface,
crazy for
but they didn't stay static. Over time, the ooze multiplied and began to move in ways that no ordinary mineral should. Viewers of his TikTok clips watched the black matter stretch, pulse, and even slither behaviors that suggested agency rather than mere chemical runoff. Those motions, sometimes deliberate, sometimes strangely coordinated, are what transformed a curious geological find into one of the most widely discussed and chilling mysteries circulating online. The substance's behavior...
I would say like this video right here does feel AI in nature. At least like this portion here, the background does look legit, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's very, yeah, like I said, if it's fake, it's a very well made fake, bro. Very well made fake. Yeah, never seen anything like this. Truly insane. Insane times, man. Stranger things happening in real life, by the way, guys. Holy shit.
Behavior escalated. It did not merely seep. Kin's footage shows it taking on forms, climbing over nearby objects, and spreading as if guided by a purpose. He reported instances when it visibly reacted to changes in light and to sounds, as though it sensed stimuli in its environment. Some of his videos appear to show the material splitting into separate masses and later recombining, prompting speculation that it might replicate or reorganize itself.
Yeah.
Such images compelled millions to watch, comment, and theorize. Concern about containment grew alongside interest. In one clip, Kin explained that he had placed the...
I was like, yo, where is that thing? And it was hiding inside. Oh my god, and it's now coming into light. Coming into the light.
...specimen inside a reinforced safe to prevent it from spreading. That safe has become central to his updates. He posts short videos of himself unlocking it briefly to show how the black matter is evolving.
Yeah.
Each time...
Hey, Papi, can a brother get 2 pennies? Something like that. So, yo, get the money out, man. Like, why keep the money? It will take your money, bro.
The container is opened, the substance seems to have grown more complex, forming branched, web-like structures that give the impression of attempting to breach its enclosure or reach beyond the metal walls. Many viewers found its appearance eerily reminiscent of life forms imagined in science fiction, uncanny hybrids of organism and machine. Attention has not come only from online spectators. Kin says that strangers have approached him asking to purchase or seize the meteorite and its spreading contents. Some callers and visitors, according to him, framed their interest as concerns for his safety. Others were more direct in their requests. He has voiced fears that government agencies or other powerful entities might seek to confiscate the find.
Yeah, for
to forestall
sure.
such...
I mean, if it's legit, yeah, like that's basically, we all expect that to happen. Yeah, what do you think? Like, they're gonna come in, give you like a hand job or something? Do you think they're gonna come in and give you like perhaps like some ice cream? Hey, here you go, right? Like, nah, bro, like they want to confiscate it. They want to take this away for further testing. Perhaps it really is alien, or also there would be concerns that yeah, you never know what it is, right? You don't know what it is, so it can start like new and different pandemics too, right? You don't know what it is. Perhaps it's very innocent right now, but deep down it is not. Perhaps it will spread, and perhaps it can start another pandemic. Hope not, but first of all, is it even real, right? You know, you feel what I'm saying? And my question would be to you watching, 1 in the comments if you believe it, 2 if you don't believe it, 3 if you're like 50-50 with it. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm having a hard time believing it, though. Just me. Perhaps you believe it, and that's fine. Again, I would say if it's really fake, it's a very well-made fake. You know, it's very well-made hoax.
An outcome, he insists. He is
because it does look real. It really does look real, but
keeping the object secret and continuing to post footage as a public record, a way, in his view, to keep the phenomenon from disappearing into private hands without explanation. The visual evidence he shares is raw and immediate, which has intensified the debate. Rather than relying on hearsay, audiences can watch the footage themselves and judge. That has split opinion into 3 main schools of thought. One group argues the material must be extraterrestrial, an alien organism or foreign matter that survived transit through space and now exhibits rudimentary behavior. Proponents point to the apparent responsiveness and form-changing ability of the substance as suggestive of life arriving from beyond Earth. A second group accepts a biological explanation but favors terrestrial origins. They propose the goo could be an unfamiliar fungus, a colony of extremophile microbes, or another form of life that either hitched a ride on the rock or rapidly colonized its surface after it landed.
Maybe.
Their argument draws on the idea that resilient life has ways of surviving extreme conditions, and this might be a rare example of such survival in plain view. A third cohort treats the phenomenon as technological. To them, the glossy sheen, branching growth, and apparent modular behavior imply engineered matter, perhaps a self-replicating material or a type of programmable substance unknown to current science. If correct, Kin's discovery would be not only strange, but also a sample of technology far removed from human manufacture. The debate took a darker turn when Kin revealed that he was being pressured to stop. He posted an update saying he had been told to recant and halt his uploads. He even shared a short message implying...
Yeah, has he ever, like, released evidence of him getting messages for... But yeah, messages can be fabricated. You know, all of that can be fabricated. Damn it, man. Yeah, we're really living in the times of deception, so it's very, very hard to believe. Perhaps this is legit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, perhaps it's legit, but it's just super hard to believe, especially, like, if you've seen the original video, and I know some of you also saw it, where the site where it crash landed, there was a lot of fire there, and inside that there were matches found, as though it was made of fire, as though like he started the fire himself. So you know, there's that stuff, but
he was being forced to say the whole story was false. That admission sent his followers into alarm. Thousands shared and archived his posts, and many began to speculate that a cover-up was imminent. They pointed to past incidents where extraordinary phenomena dwindled from public view once authorities or private interests intervened, and they read Kin's predicament as a signal that powerful actors wanted the object out of circulation. For his audience, the locked safe became a symbol, a last measure of resistance that kept the specimen from being removed without witnesses. Kin's supporters began organizing watch lists and archiving his clips in case the account suddenly went dark.
Right.
Theories about who might be calling him ranged from...
Yeah, at this point, everybody would have downloaded for sure. Like, yeah, downloaded, made copies of the video, absolutely. Re-uploaded, it's re-uploaded everywhere. We're also checking out, right? Re-uploaded on my channel. Casper's side also reacted to it. I saw him. Other channels, I mean, this channel is covering it. Like, everybody's covering it, bro. It's...
From government agencies to private collectors. Whether any of those calls were benign or hostile remains unresolved, but the suggestion of outside interference fueled the sense of urgency around the story. As of now, the black substance remains secured in the safe, and Kin keeps uploading intermittent updates. Each new video brings fresh speculation, but no definitive answers. Whether the goo is alien...
appreciate you subscribing, Mirsosa, thank you. Also, real quick though, I need to shout out Frank, Soap, Nero, Jonas, KRGW, DJ, and also shout out to you, JC, as well. Appreciate you watching every night and loving the show. The homie Mech. If you guys do have Instagrams, I would definitely love to have you there. First link in the description. In case something happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, in case something happens. Let's get back to the content here, boo-boo.
Biological or technological, and whether the pressure on Kin presages confiscation or something more benign, are questions the public and a growing online community are watching closely. What began as a simple discovery has become a live, unfolding mystery. One part visual evidence, one part human drama, and another part a test of how modern networks respond when a strange phenomenon collides with secrecy and suspicion. In a world increasingly captivated by the mystery of unidentified flight...
Whoa, Jerry from NASA. No, I heard a little bit about this. Okay, we have known how the craft fly for a long time. You mean the UFOs? But the materials required are beyond our current engineering technology, as they have to be fabricated in zero gravity under extreme temperatures. UAP, okay, hashtag UFO Twitter. What the hell? No, I heard about it. Jerry from NASA. Is he really from NASA? Can somebody like confirm this? Is he really from NASA, or is he because technically I can also be NASA, right? Like, I work for NASA. Nah, I don't, but you know, anybody can say they're from NASA. But
flying objects and extraterrestrial technology, a Twitter post by a man named Jerry, who claims to be a NASA engineer, has sparked controversy and debate. Jerry's tweet, made a few hours ago, stated that NASA and the United States government have long known how UFOs operate. However, he added a startling detail. The materials required to build such advanced craft are beyond our current engineering capabilities, as they must be
wave propagation, push-pull, circuit. You, any scientists watching this video, let us know, man. What the hell are we looking at?
Fabricated in zero gravity under extreme temperatures. This single tweet sent ripples through the online community, raising questions about the knowledge held by governments and the scientific community regarding UFOs. Hours after the post gained hundreds of thousands of views, Jerry's social media account was suddenly made private and the tweet disappeared, fueling speculation that he may have been threatened or silenced.
What?
Jerry's tweet mentions that they have known for a long time how UFOs work, and the materials needed to build them require zero gravity environments and extreme temperatures.
So he posted that, then he went private? Nah, man. Could it be like him just, perhaps he was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna drop this image, and then, you know, a couple of hours later, or a day later, when it catches fire, I'm gonna go privatize. I'm gonna privatize my ex Twitter, and then everybody will start to believe it. Could that be the thing? Sure, right? That's, I guess, the first thing we're gonna think to dismiss it. Or maybe it's real. Yeah, damn it, man. Like, this is why it's really, like, frustrating, and it's kind of sad. Because there have been so many other deceptive posts, so many fake stuff, or so many stuff that we thought was legit in the past turned out to be fake, and there are so many hoaxes. It's just very hard to believe. It's very interesting. It's fascinating watching and all that. Absolutely. This is why, like, I covered the topic, because there's a lot of legit stuff in it too, right? But other times, it's just hard to believe it.
For the millions of UFO enthusiasts and researchers who scour the internet for signs of disclosure, Jerry's tweet was a bombshell. It suggested that the government and NASA possess not only knowledge about UFOs, but also an understanding of how they function.
Yeah, I guess we all know that they do possess a lot of knowledge, and there's a lot of other stuff that they haven't. Yeah, especially like recently. Okay, this is one of those things that I would trust more, because But technically, it could be a psyop too, so there's that. But it's coming from the government, right? Yeah, the government. So we had the, what's this called? The meeting, right? The Congress meeting, the UAP Congress meeting that happened just recently. They said that, and they did show us that UFO, right? That they attacked, that they fired with Hellfire missile. And the Hellfire missile bounced off of it. And they claimed they have tons of other UFO videos in their data bank. They have tons of them. And they're not releasing it. They got tons of them. So yeah, when you're gonna say, yeah, NASA got them, the government has it, of course, I believe it. We believe it. Technically, yeah, they heard of, they know about this. They have been known about this for a long time. We've known about this for a long time that they do, but they ain't releasing it. They ain't releasing it.
An understanding that has not been shared with the public. By claiming that the materials needed to replicate these crafts can only be fabricated in zero gravity and under extreme conditions, Jerry alluded to a technological barrier that has prevented humanity from creating such vehicles, even if the knowledge exists.
Ooh.
The implications of this statement were immense. If true, it would mean that the government and NASA have been aware of extraterrestrial technology for years and have been working to reverse engineer it.
Right.
However,
yeah,
the challenges presented by Earth's gravity and the necessary extreme temperatures could explain why we have yet to see such technology openly used or disclosed.
Ayo, Lockheed, bro. Lockheed. We're now, I mean, we have been hearing for a while that the Tic Tac shaped UFO does exist. It's a real UFO, real alien UFO, but also the 2004 Tic Tac incident, or the encounter, was apparently that UFO was made by Lockheed. Made by us, by reverse engineering, right? Have you seen this video though? This one was about like the Mars situation, that they NASA confirmed that they found alien life on Mars, and also we have like conspiracy videos. Project Stargate is covered in this video. 001 Joe McGonigal. Yeah, no, check out this video on the screen, and I'll see you right there. You're gonna love this one, man. Check it out, and I'll see you there.